So I begged Peter and Alana to let me have a slideshow behind me for this speech, but they said no. And the real reason why I wanted to do that was to show you guys how Peter Kelly looks without a beard. It's a sight, I'll tell you what. Right? For those who don't know me, my name's Nick. I've lived with Peter for, 8 years or so. And we had a lot of fun and a lot of mishaps and a lot of interesting times. Peter, you've been a beaming, bright light in my life. You're a gentleman, you have a kind heart, and a great beard. Now, Peter, you've done a lot of things for me in my life, including letting my twin brothers share a room with me when we needed an apartment to stay in. And you even let us stay after you caught my brother cranking his hog in the kitchen at 4 in the morning. True story. And Peter, you offered me free milkshakes when you worked at Five Guys. And you offered me free burritos when you worked at Belocos, which is where you and Alana met. And whenever Peter would bring home a burrito, you would start eating the burrito, you'd think it's really good, and you get to the middle, and there'd be a hard-boiled egg in the middle of the burrito. Kid you not, happened multiple times. Now I think it's safe to say that we've moved on to better jobs and things. Now, over the time of living together, Peter and I continued to pave the path to adulthood. We made a few small purchases, including buying glue traps for all the mice in our apartment. We actually caught 15 mice in one day. Our place is dirty. We bought things like grills for the backyard, and eventually we bought a kegerator so we always would have cold beer on tap. Now, as most of you know, Peter, quick congratulations, 3 years sobriety. So happy and proud of you. Now, I do want to tell you one quick story about Peter's last purchase before he stopped drinking. Now, during the pandemic, a lot of people gained different hobbies and different things that they liked, weird quirks. And one of those things that Peter picked up was skateboarding. Peter kept showing me videos on his phone of the different tricks and different clips. And I realized I had a few skateboards at home in California. So I called my father to ask him to send out a skateboard for Peter to learn. And his response was, "I don't think Peter is really the skateboarding type." So eventually, Peter bought all the stuff to build a skateboard. I helped him build it. And when it came time to watch him perform his first tricks, he asked me if I wanted to come outside to see him. And I said no. About 20 minutes later, I get a phone call from Peter saying, "I think I broke my leg. Can you come outside, please?" Peter was laying in the middle of the street with his ankle out. And I decided it'd be a great idea to jump over his ankle. And when I jumped over his ankle, I kicked his broken ankle. He didn't like that really much. Now, all the skateboarding trauma actually leads us to the beautiful day that we have today. When Peter had to go into surgery, Alana was wondering why the hell he did not text her back, because they were supposed to be going on their second date. Now, the minute Peter broke his leg, Alana was there. I barely knew her at the time, but the care that you put into that man at that time and for the past 5 years has been absolutely wonderful to watch. You two as a couple, it's awesome to see. It's so much fun to hang out with you guys and see how you love each other, all that kind of fun stuff. Peter, your life has gone in such a positive direction since you met Alana. Like, it's impressive. A complete 180. All right. Alana, I'm sorry for taking your Green Day ticket when you got sick and you couldn't go. It was a great time, though. I'm so happy for you, too. Thank you for having me for this beautiful day, and love you guys so much. To Peter and Alana. And next up, we have Kelsey.